Good afternoon. My name is McKenzie Slaughter. I am the founding capital partner of Beyond Capital Markets, and my presentation is this way. Today, I'm going to be talking about, as she said, impact innovation and some of the work that me and my business partner have been doing, the groundwork, the grunt work that we've been doing in this region to really create a powerful economy that is supported on blockchain and where the farmers, the small business owners, the manufacturers can really thrive and have a really productive, sustainable economy. So in addition to being in the Caribbean, I'm American. Obviously, I don't have a Caribbean accent. I've been an expat for about 4 years in St. Kitts and Nevis, and I'm very proud to represent this region. My business partner, who couldn't be here today, she's from St. Vincent, which is an island in the Eastern Caribbean, so our focus is the Eastern Caribbean. But we are also all over the world. We do have a focus in Africa, in West Africa particularly, and in South America and Colombia. Those are really our focus areas for the past few years. Okay, we are supported by a number of organizations that have really helped us build this ecosystem over the past few years. We are supported by the World Bank. We are also the hub for Microsoft in the Eastern Caribbean. So anyone that needs financial products, Microsoft or software products from Microsoft, they have to come through us. That has really helped us build this ecosystem in terms of bringing technology and innovation to the ecosystem. We're also supported by the Frankfurt School of Finance and Management. My business partner is currently a student there, CTA, and the OECS in the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, which we have a long-standing partnership with. So to give you a little bit more context about the both of us, my background is working with hedge funds. That's how I got my start in alternative investments. I also have an alternative investment firm in the U.S. We focus on hedge fund, private equity due diligence. That's where we got our start. Now we are proud to say we are investment managers. We do have a focus on fintech and cryptocurrency and working with institutional investors. I am also, that's a lot, but I am also a developer. I was fortunate enough to start coding at NASA Langley when I was 17. And so I kind of play both sides of the financial technology fintech space. Telly Unu, who couldn't be here today, she's my business partner. She is really, her expertise is in network governance, e-governance. She studied in Switzerland. For that, where even back in 2006, she was learning about cryptocurrency and blockchain even back then. So we've been very fortunate enough to have strong education and strong networks supporting us to do what we're doing in the Caribbean. Okay, so our primary goal has been, in the past few years, has been to build out the tech startup space, the venture capital space. However, there's huge issues here with money. And even though the founders and the entrepreneurs and the small business and the farmers have all this great innovation and they're doing amazing things, money cannot flow. No money, it's just really difficult. There's no venture capital money flowing. There's little access to finance from banks. Banks do not support the farmers. They do not support the small businesses. We don't know what they do. In terms of helping the locals, they really don't do anything. And then there's restricted, slow cross-border payments. This is where it's really difficult, because if we have attracted a venture capital somewhere in Europe and they want to give an investment, it's really hard for them to move the money here. One of the most embarrassing experiences that I experienced in the past 4 years is trying to send a wire transfer to Silicon Valley from St. Kitts, and it got lost for 4 months. it was just gone. It was just somewhere in the atmosphere for 4 months, and then it showed up on one calm day, and yeah, so that was kind of embarrassing from our vantage point. Also, the excessive global regulations has put a lot of pressure into the region. So a lot of the local banks are really, really scared. They're de-risking, and they're losing, these local banks are losing correspondent banking relationships. So it really doesn't matter how great your business is if you have the most innovative solution for agriculture. You can't move your money. You can't do anything with it. It's still a cash society. So that's what we're working on to make sure that we fix those issues. Okay, so correspondence banking. Right now, what's happening is a lot of the local banks have lost their correspondence banking, meaning that if you send a wire transfer here, it goes to London first, and then it reaches their final destination, maybe. It's like luggage, you know? You have a layover, your luggage may get lost, you may get it, you don't know. So that's how money is being moved right now in the region, and it's very painful and embarrassing. So we have a 3-step systematic approach that we started in 2012, and given our background, me and Telly's background, we started with warming up to the regulators. So we started with conducting a study on the synergies to consolidate indigenous banks in partnership with the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank. They manage or govern about like 9 to 11 countries within the Caribbean region. They all have the same currency, similar to the EU. So this experience kicked off raising awareness. Yes, we've been raising awareness about fintech and blockchain and cryptocurrency since 2012, and here it is 2018, and they're just now ready. So it's been a long process. Also, we've had a great partnership. We also sit on one of their committees to bring this innovation along. Okay, so our second step in building out this blockchain ecosystem is actually rebuilding the financial ecosystem. So we have one of our portfolio companies, the Susu Labs. We're doing just that. We're working with other central banks around the world, not just the Eastern Caribbean, to rebuild the financial systems on a blockchain. And today we have a platform beyond capital markets that is doing a number of things. We're basically an ecosystem that is using blockchain adoption that kind of is a melting pot for financial services, a financial platform, and also venture development. We also got the green light to build an exchange. So we're building out the whole platform. We're now got the green light to do geothermal mining on the island, and also to launch an impact exchange as well. Okay, so are we raising an ICO? No, we're not raising an ICO. What we are doing is raising ICOs for companies that we have helped, companies that we have helped. We're currently raising about $250 million in ICOs over about 15 ICOs. So in November, we launched an experiment, and we took in about 27 startups, impact startups from around the world, not just the Caribbean, also the Middle East and Africa, and we did this intense accelerator program for getting their ICOs ready, teaching them about blockchain architecture, and out of the 27, we probably have about probably about 12 to 15 that are actually ready. The rest of them either dropped out or they need more time. So within these 15, I kind of want to share a little bit of what they're doing and how blockchain can be really, really impactful to this region as an emerging market in also Africa. So, okay. So FarmZai is a company based in St. Lucia. They're doing data analytics verification as a service, very similar to Civic, but for farmers. There's a lot of farmers in the region. There's hundreds of thousands of farmers here, and so they're not able to track their data so they can perform well, so their crops can perform better. Sugartown Organics is a farm to food and beauty care company. So they actually have their own farm and they make their own organic facial products, food products, etc. Tula Health is a health insurance platform using smart contracts for holistic medicine, which is a really big thing here in the region. Circular Feed. So all those are in the Caribbean. Now I'm going to switch to show you a little bit in Africa. This one is taking food waste in West Africa and actually recycling it to eliminate waste with their farmers and really helping with food security. Big Cadastre is based in Côte d'Ivoire. They are using the blockchain to create a registry of land. Can you believe in this day and age they still don't have a land registry in some countries in West Africa? So I'm really excited to see what this one turns out to look like. And then Agroplexy, they currently work with a lot of cooperatives in Africa, and they're currently onboarding around 300,000 farmers on their financial platform that is on blockchain. So giving them financial services, not just mobile banking, but also lending through an asset-backed financing platform. Okay, so that just gives you a slight preview of what we do. If you want to know more, please come and talk to me. We are 2 people. We're tired. We just got out of the hospital doing all this work. So if you want to get involved in our ecosystem, in our mission, please come talk to me. So I have 1 minute left, and I want to show you a really quick video of Agroplexy and what they're doing in Nigeria and West Africa, and how they are using blockchain and cryptocurrency, even Bitcoin, to really empower their farmers, especially their female farmers.
The interesting program we're running with ProHost. ProHost is a US-based company, and they are helping us to raise fund. But raising fund not in a conventional way. I will put it this way. One of our next move is to tokenize, that's what they call it, tokenize finance for farmers in Africa. And we're using cryptocurrency technology to make that happen.
They deal in cryptocurrencies. And I particularly have been interested in cryptocurrencies because from searching online, I had come across Bitcoin, TBC, and all that. So my scope was actually narrow. So when he told us of the IOWC, there is an institute that trades in cryptocurrency, and he was telling us the possibilities, how you can trade, make so amount, I became interested, and I asked him, so how can one get on board? So he said it's an institute, you can join, you can come in and register and all that. So I said, okay, I would like to be part of it. So we got talking, and me and my sister, Nancy, she's not here now. We said, okay, we would like to be part of it. And that was how we came to enroll into the institute.
For Nigeria to diversify its economy through agriculture, there is an urgent need for improved funding of this sector, which will enable the small-scale farmers develop a more competitive agricultural style that will compete with the international products and produce. This will help provide foreign exchange for the country.
Okay, market segment. We have addressable size, and we also have a target. There are over 1.5 million farmers around here, and our target is it's about 17% of them for now to start with. The statistics you're talking about, 6,000, that's what we have on our profile, but we are directly reaching out to about 300 farmers presently. Our aim is to go beyond that, but most importantly, segment. We are dealing with farmers through their cooperative society. You agree with me that most farmers don't even know how to operate computer, talk less of being able to, go online and, automate their record. So what generally we are doing with AgroPlexi is to, create a system through their cooperatives, and their cooperative operates their record from their office on behalf of the farmers.
Yes, we are all part of it. We are all contributing. And it was because of that.
Thank you.